Hi, are you looking for freedom in 2019? My name's Mark A. Plumley, I'm the creator of Freedom Map. And if you're someone, or you know someone, that's looking to remove stress, fears from their lives, wants to control the mind chatter, have more calm in their lives, wants to become more energized, ultimately wants to have improvements in their mind, in their body, and in their finances. If you're somebody that wants to control events rather than events having that control over you, and if you want to be a better role model, ultimately if you're trying to map a life of freedom, I totally understand. Because 4 years ago, I was in the same position, but I didn't know that I wanted to create freedom. Ultimately, it's taken me 4 years to design a guide of what freedom is. And I've created that guide through having been blessed with the ability to travel all around the world with some of the leading gurus, getting the knowledge of personal development to be able to apply that to my life. And I want to share that with people. And if it's just one person that benefits from that, then absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not the finished article yet, but what I do know is that 4 years ago, I had a vision which changed my life. And ultimately, I saw my own death 4 years ago. And that was as clear as I'm talking to you now. I saw myself lying on a hospital bed with my wife and my 2 children looking over, and I saw a doctor turn off the heart monitor. I had actually been killed, or I died of a heart attack, a massive heart attack. And then I actually saw a little bit later on a vision of my wife and my 2 kids coming to my gravestone, planting flowers, and I saw my own tomb. Now, that was as real as I am talking to you now. And I don't know if anything's ever happened to your life that you've been guided, you've seen something, or somebody's told you something, your body's shown you something that like it did to me on that day. But I'd actually been working 100 hours per week for months and years. I actually had psoriasis from the top to the toe of my body. I had creams that I was rubbing in and bandages and stuff like that that was all over my body. And I'd had beta blockers trying to control my heart rate because I was completely stressed from working all the hours that I was doing. I was living in what I call a bubble island, and this is where all these events were going on around me. I had no idea what was going on because I was completely depressed, and what I was doing is I was taking alcohol to actually numb the pain of what I thought was supposed a normal life. Now, luckily, at the point where I was thinking of doing some drastic things with my life, things happened to change. And at the darkest moment, I saw that vision of my own death. And ultimately, that is actually a light. That's a transformational light for me, that things started to change from that moment onwards. And I'm blessed with that. And I'm blessed the fact that I was able to learn and go on a journey to be able to take on board all of the information that I've captured in this guide map that's generated the rituals, the techniques that have enabled me to improve and create a life of freedom. Now, I don't want to just hold all of that to myself. I don't believe that that's why I'm here. I believe that I'm here to inspire and motivate others and to help, even if it's just one other person, with the tools and the techniques and the rituals that I've incorporated into my life. So I'm going to do a number of posts utilizing the guide map of freedom, which I've generated, to help others. And over the coming weeks and months, I would really appreciate it if you can give me some feedback. I've no idea where this is going to go. I really haven't. I'm just being guided by doing this post and by doing what I'm doing. No idea. And from there, let's just see where it goes. I'd be really appreciative of your thoughts, your feedback from the communities that I post this information. And ultimately, let's try and create a map for others of freedom. For me, cheerio for now, and I look forward to sharing more on the Freedom Map journey in the days, weeks and months ahead.